Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Man, we had a dump last night and then a quick reversal. That is perfectly a great example of the market paradox, where market's driven down lower to create better buying opportunities for the strong hands, shaking people out and creating some havoc. So hang on a second here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this spike right here. Okay, market basically took forever to get down, and then boom, within 1 hour spiked right back up. So where are we right now? Well, it for sure looks like dollar yen is changing gears and, basically going back up into the bullish trend of the bear move. And right now we have support at 152. The figure is the important point on the day. If it breaks 152, the figure today, most likely it could travel down to 151.52, 151.50. I would think that it would be bid down there. Now we have resistance at 153.25. If it breaks that, we can figure that we're going to be trading in like this area right here. 153 the figure, 152.80, back up to like maybe potentially 154 the figure. Then it starts to basically make a new box. 152.25, 154.75. If it breaks 154.75, I don't think it's happening today, but really it's back on its way to 156. So that's how we stand in good old dollar yen. I don't even know why I'm going to... Sterling has been the same thing it has been for the past, month. I mean, it's just horrible. It's just one big rectangle, and it's not really doing much. Really, I don't really have much to say in cable. It really hasn't been able to get above 128, say this 128.10 level, but it hasn't been able to get below 127, the figure. So we need a breakout in cable above 128.10 to show strength. Now, I'm thinking that it's still bearish. I think a break of 126, say 80, 126.80 will be the start of potentially back down to like 126 the figure, 125.80. Now, it needs to get above 128.10 to show any type of strength, and then it's got resistance right at 128.40. So there's not much. I mean, there's a lot of resistance in cable itself. I would still consider it bearish. As dollar yen starts to gain some strength, perhaps cable stays where it is and the sterling yen cross continues a bit higher. That one, I'll tell you, when I get to sterling yen, I'll tell you the story of what I did last night. Actually, it was euro yen. It wasn't sterling yen. I'll tell you what happened last night in euro yen. All right, same thing is basically with good old euro dollar. It's basically in a range. It hasn't been able to do much. I would think now we have to break below, say, 104.80 to show really that it's heading downward towards the 103.75 level. Right now it needs to get above like 105.65 to show any type of strength. So there's resistance right here, right at this high bar's close, 105.65. If it can somehow get up through that, it's right back at 106, 15 is another resistance level for it. All right, so let's move on to the crosses. Sterling yen, this was a wild one. My system was giving me sales signals yesterday and really was out of the money all day, and didn't stop me out, but I basically got out of break. I told you the trade I took with it. Basically I got stopped out the day before at break even. So I decided to try my luck in euro yen. And that one was, oh man, that one really was driving me bananas because I went short euro yen at 159.56. My stop was 160.20. I didn't really like that we were up at 160, like 10, but I was like, okay, well, dead for dead, I'm dead, right? I mean, if it goes there, it goes there. But, I got to follow my system. But I know that if I follow my system, overall, I'll make money. It's not going to win 100% of the time. No system does. But it gave me that sales signal. So I basically left the trading room, had my stop in, came back at like 6 o'clock at night, and it was right around 159.95. And I was like, well, okay, still in the game, but very close to stop. So I said, I got to be cautious with this thing. I mean, I know that I'm risking, 60 points. That would be my R value. Maybe 55. Yeah, 60 points. And I said, I'm just going to put my take profit 60 points lower. 159.05 or something like that. I said, I'll be happy. If it goes there, I'd be happy to get out of this trade. I was very lucky because this marketplace went from, let's go to euro yen. Sorry, wrong guy. Right here, 160.08. I was short at 159.56. Right over here. Market basically came down, got me out. Okay. And then that same hour, I was sleeping when this happened. That same hour, boom, we rallied right back up to 160.38, higher than yesterday's high. Very fortunate, happy about it. Really? I'm thinking this is still, it's kind of neutral to kind of bullish right now. It's got to hold above 159.90 to really show strength. And now we got resistance at, I don't even know, wait, I gotta look, my volatility here. Euro yen, my goodness. Whew. 160, really the next level I got, because it's 162 the figure. So I'm not really giving much help here. I know that. But 162 the figure is where the next level of resistance is at. And we got you need a lot of muzzle velocity for today to do that. But it is Forex, and it is, maybe the European situation is calming down. It looks that way, thank gosh, that we're not looking to blow each other up. That helps. So right now, as it stands, it's got to stay above 159.90. If it breaks 159.90, we get expected to go back down to 159.30. I'll put those levels in. 159.87 is close enough. If it breaks this, most likely it's heading back down towards 159, say, I would say on extreme 159.02. This low bar is closed right there, 159.05, 159.10. If it could stay above, it's tracking higher, and we're creating another upward, say, box. And I'm not a big fan of Darvis boxes, but they sometimes come in handy. You could look that guy up. He was a stock trader in the 60s. He made millions just boxing out, stocks. And when they broke out, he would buy them and put the stop loss at the lower box. So that's what I got for you today. I'm sorry it's not, it's not really much. It is December 11, 2024, 8:28 in the morning. And remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.